Hi everyone, I'm Jazer, I play the piano. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to improvise like what I just did. I'm not so interested in teaching you how to play note for note, but rather to teach you the system so you can understand the system, so you can then find your own voice by playing your own notes, your own patterns, and creating a style that is uniquely yours. Before we get into it all, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel to stay in touch with more of these free piano lessons and tutorials. Okay guys, let's start with the left hand. The left hand was doing this. Does that constantly throughout the whole improvisation. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on here. In this improvisation, you're gonna need 3 chords. The first chord is the F, so F, C, F, and you're gonna move your hand up to play G, A, C. Okay, so have a look at this one more time. This pattern is very important because you're gonna use this for the other chords as well. And then you're using this exact same pattern to do it on the G. It's very rich, this sound, very beautiful sound. And then after that, you're gonna move then to the A minor. Same pattern, just starting on a different note. So if we start again, it's F, then G, then A minor. And this happens 2 times. So just really make sure you master this left-hand part because all the right-hand stuff that we're gonna do are gonna be playing on top of this left-hand chord progression. Let's get into some of the techniques you can use to start to improvise and find your own voice. The beautiful thing about this improvisation is that it all exists in the white keys area, so you don't need to worry about any of the black notes. This means for any of the upcoming techniques you're gonna learn in this video, you can play with any white notes using these techniques and it will sound good. Of course, you need to experiment and see what sounds better than others, but as long as you use any of the white notes, you're generally on the right track. To start very simply, technique 1 is to use single long notes. Just like that, okay? So 1 note per chord. Sounds good, beautiful. Alright, next up, technique 2 is a simple melody line. Now, how is a simple melody line different to the single long notes? So instead of just 1 long note per chord, a simple melody line is a mixture of long notes and short notes. So let's say something like this. Nice, right? Remember, always white notes. Hope you're having fun with these techniques. Moving on to technique number 3. Technique number 3 are scales. So as you could see there, my left hand was playing some chords underneath and my right hand was improvising with some scales. I was doing ascending scales, descending scales, and even a mixture of those too. You should also try to experiment starting on different notes and see what the effect is. That means even though this is all a white key improvisation, you don't have to necessarily start on C and end on C. You can do something like starting on G. Let's say if I start on B. Try and have some fun with this. Don't start on C and see what it sounds like. Moving on to technique 4. Technique 4 are thirds. So something like this. techniques 1 to 3 are single melody lines, but in this technique 4, it's a double melody line. That's why it sounds really rich and awesome. Technique number 5 is very similar to the thirds. Technique 5 are sixths. So instead of playing, let's say, C and E like this as a third, you're gonna play the C on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you're gonna move around using this pattern. So something like this. Awesome, now that you have learned these 5 techniques, I recommend you to practice them and to master them. Once you master them, the fun really starts to happen when you can just play these left hand chords underneath, and with your right hand you can do all these different kinds of patterns interchangeably. So go and have fun with this improvisation. Remember to stick to the white keys. If you play the black keys, you'll realize that it doesn't work because the black keys exist in different key signatures. How did you go with this exercise? Let me know in the comments below. Have fun with it, practice hard, and I'll catch you in the next video.